From the moment you land on Printful.com to the first product you receive, Printful is dedicated to providing the most premium print-on-demand dropshipping service in the world. From day one, our team at Printful has been taking feedback to improve all aspects of our services, all to help you offer the best print-on-demand products to your customers. So join us for a behind-the-scenes look at our fulfillment centers, get to know our professional team, and find answers to the most topical questions in this episode of Ask Printful. Hi, I'm Elizabeth from Printful, and in this video, you'll get a closer look at our production process and learn how Printful maintains our quality standard worldwide. Also, stay till the end to learn how sticking to our care instructions can make a difference in extending a product's life and what you can do to share this information with your customers. In this episode, we're joined by Sergejs, who's the Operations Research and Development Project Manager for Printful. So sit back and let our in-house expert explain the product journey through our direct-to-garment technique. Right. Hi. Can you tell me a little bit more about our DTG process, sort of an A to Z walkthrough?
DTG process is wet-to-wet printing. So first of all, we are applying the layer on a fabric, and then on this consistent layer, we are applying ink, and then all together we are drying it.
What kind of inks do we use for printing? Because we probably can't use normal printer inks for t-shirts, right?
For DTG, we are using Coordinate Neopigment inks. They are water-based, and they are Ecotex certified, so they are safe to use also for children's clothing.
And how do we make sure that no matter the color of the t-shirt, the color of the ink shows up nice and opaque and colorful?
For the white t-shirts, what we need to do, we are just printing on the CMYK inks on top of the garment. But for the garment, if it's colorized, it will not make sense, because if we apply yellow color on top of the yellow shirt, then we will just not see anything. So because of that, we are applying under the CMYK colors, we are applying the layer of the white color and then print on the white color on top of it. And this way we reduce the impact of the color of the fabric on a final print.
So right now we are in front of our printers, and we're going to show you a little bit more of the process.
So what we are doing now, we are feeding in on a pallet the blank product that we will print on. You see, we are cleaning the fabric, so the excess of the fibers are not left there. And now we just hit the print and it's going in.
That was quick.
And now we are applying the pre-treatment, so you can see it's wet. And now we're starting to print the white layer. It's a black fabric, and we want to see our design shiny and beautiful. And now we are applying the colors on top. When it's coming out, you see it's still wet. So we need to be really gentle when we are taking it out and putting it on a dryer. And now it will dry for a certain amount of time and it's ready to wear.
Yeah, and the colors are super vibrant as well.
Exactly. And as you can see with the white, what we didn't do, we didn't print white underbase. We don't need it.
It's already white, yeah.
It's already white, exactly. And let's do another one.
So this fabric is more speckled, but that's not going to change anything, right?
Yeah, so what we will do, we will apply the same layer of fixation agent.
It's like that white underbase, right?
No, before the white underbase.
Oh, okay.
You can see that it's wet, and on that wet layer we are applying the white underbase. In this case, because the fabric is more rough, so we are applying a little bit more of that underbase, so it becomes flatter, and actual colors on top of it would still lay down the same way as we applied on the previous shirt.
Okay, I see.
And here it comes.
And how do we control for the quality of prints? And does that vary across locations around the world?
So when we are talking about the quality of the prints, we need to start to talk about the quality of the printers. And because of that, we have really strict maintenance procedures across the facilities, and they are all the same globally. No matter where the printer is, it should get the same output. We are measuring that. We are doing the maintenance daily weekly, monthly basis, depending on which process it is. Yeah, and the final result is something that you are getting as a printed t-shirt when homework is done by the technicians. So now we are at the QC stage. Our prints are dried, and now we need to check the result. If you remember, we was putting them wet inside the dryer. So what can happen during that time is that if it's not put it correctly inside, we can crack or damage the print. So we need to check that. Also, as you see, we check if the print is in the right place. And of course, check the quality of the blank material so there is no holes or some fibers coming out, which could also happen.
But we're looking good so far.
And we are looking very good so far. So for this one, for example, we will see that there is some black fibers leftovers that we're just taking them off.
Hey, the color looks really bright.
The color looks really bright, exactly, and so we don't have also none of the staining is visible or some other print issues, print-related issues or dryer-related issues, and so we are ready to go for the shipping.
All right. And how do the different fabrics and fabric textures affect the print quality?
It's similar to something that you know from the drawing on the paper. The rougher is the surface, the more uneven will be the print on the surface. If we have some smooth surface t-shirt, the print quality will be much higher than if we will have some hoodie with a really rough surface, or let's say denim fabrics which have really rough fabric.
So now that we've printed the same design on several different fabrics, do you mind showing me a little bit whether there's a difference and how that works?
Let's start with the white shirt. So on a white shirt, we didn't apply the white layer behind it. So because of that, we can have a better feeling because there is not so much ink on top of the fabric. In the same time, what you can see that it's a little bit more pale comparing to the designs that are printed on the black shirts. But overall, the color consistency is the same. So we have the same colors on all three shirts. If you look at the details some more, then it's better to look at the black shirts and compare them. There is two different fabrics used for the black shirts. What we can see on a dark black shirt is that bluish areas are really even, and in the lighter black shirt, these bluish areas are a little bit cracking because the ink is inside the fabric already, copycatting the structure of the fabric.
Is it because the fabric is more uneven?
Exactly, yeah. And I must say we printed really good, this one.
Yeah, the colors are super similar.
Yep.
All right, so from what you've just seen during the print quality comparison, due to the looser weave and combination of fabrics and tri-blends, DTG prints on tri-blend garments will have a vintage feel, meaning that the fabric of the garment will peep through the ink. You can use it to your advantage if you want to emphasize the weathered style of your design. When it comes to taking care of products, we've got you covered with these care instructions on our help page. Following these steps will help preserve the product and design quality. While there are care instructions on the tag, they're not specific to direct-to-garment, embroidery, or any type of product we offer. I'll leave a link in the description for you to go over. Here's an example of care instructions for DTG printed items. Printed apparel can be machine washed cold, inside out, on a gentle cycle, and with a mild detergent in similar colors. We have care instructions for all categories. Take a look through the list and save the care instructions you need for the products in your store. Adding the instructions to your store will provide value to your customers and round out your brand experience. To help your customers, you can direct them to a dedicated page on your website. On the packing slip message, you can refer customers to your care instructions page. To add the note, go to Dashboard, Branding tab, where you can find all your customizable branding options. Let's select the packing slip option, scroll down to the message box, and type your note. You can also set up an automatic email for your customers with the details using your e-commerce platform. Let us know in the comments if you want to see an episode about wash test comparisons for different product categories, where we put Printful products through recommended and maxed out wash settings to demonstrate how the extra level of care can really extend the life of an item. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. I hope you find the information and inside look useful. If you just started your e-commerce journey, check out the Printful Academy courses where you can learn the essential knowledge to set up and run your business. You'll earn points by completing video courses and then use them for bonus rewards. Also, if you're interested in the product quality and reviews, we have created a product testing series where people review different models of shirts, hoodies, and leggings. Here's a short bit from this series.
I would wear this if I would meet Gary Wee.
This would be good material and a good style of hat for the summer. For my head, this head is tight-fitting.
We'll create more videos like this, so don't forget to subscribe and keep up with our latest content and catch the next video. Let us know what else you would like to learn in the comments below.